Hi everybody. In this video, we're going to read the last chapter of A Legendary Truth. Chapter 10. All the Pokemon that had been under the device's control suddenly came back to themselves. The red glow left their eyes, and they looked around cautiously. They no longer had to fight against their will or against their friends. "The Torps did it!" James cried. "Pikachu's simply incredible," Jessie said. "Don't forget, teamwork led this race," Meowth added. Anne seemed shocked. "Does that mean we won?" Pikachu slowly opened its eyes, then leaped into Ash's arms as he ran over. "You were awesome, Pikachu," Ash said, giving his best pal a big hug. Iris, Solan, and the rest of Ash's friends were thrilled at Pikachu's success. Saurus was looking down at the broken Pokemon control device in shock. "I can't believe it. It can't be true," he said. "I guess it's something you'll never understand," Anne said to him. "Nothing stronger than the trust between Ash and his Pokemon." But Saurus didn't listen. "My theories are indisputable. I won't quit," he declared. Reshiram gave a loud cry as it hovered in the air above them. Ash wondered what it was going to do next. Anne looked up at Reshiram. "That voice." "The fierce voice of rage," he said, sensing the legendary Pokemon's feelings. Although Saurus's control device was broken, he could still see information about Pokemon on his computer. He was amazed at what he was seeing. "Incredible. Reshiram's power is far greater now than when I was controlling it," he said. "How can that be?" Reshiram roared and let out an enormous blast of blue fire. It pummeled the ruins, exploding Ghetsis' helicopter. Flames and thick smoke blew past as everyone braced against the flying debris. Reshiram roared again. If it kept attacking, it would destroy the entire area. Anne called out to the Pokemon. "Reshiram, please try to control your anger." "You've got to listen to us," Ash added, and continued. "You're not your enemies. People and Pokemon can live peacefully together." Reshiram stopped its cry and turned to look at Anne, who stepped closer to it, keeping eye contact. "You must know our feelings," he said. "How we truly care about you deep within our hearts. And that feeling will always be there." Reshiram seemed to understand, and it became less angry. Ghetsis, however, was still angry. "Reshiram, this is unacceptable," he yelled, but Aldith and Barrett knew they were beaten. They grabbed Ghetsis to pull him back. "We must retreat," Barrett said. Looker wasn't going to let that happen. "Don't let them escape," he cried. Ash was ready to help. He tossed a Pokeball, calling, "Crocodile, Stone Edge!" Solan ordered Rock Slide from Crustle, and Iris tossed a Pokeball to call Dragonite to use Ice Beam. Suddenly, the Team Plasma members were trapped, surrounded by giant boulders and encased in ice. The Pokemon high-fived one another as their trainers praised their work. Reshiram let out another roar. It wasn't angry this time. It was ready to leave. But Anne called out, "Reshiram, wait!" He looked up at the legendary Pokemon in the air, and it studied him. "I've always wanted to meet you," Anne continued. "The last time I saw you, all I could feel from your heart was rage and anger. And even now, I can sense your anger. I have to know something. You saw the way we joined together and battled evil here at these ruins, people and Pokemon alike. How did you feel when you witnessed that?" Reshiram lowered its head slightly, locking its gaze with Anne's and communicating its feelings. After a moment, Anne said, "I see. Thanks so much. The way we believe in Pokemon, I'm wondering if you could believe in people in the same way. Just like you, I'll keep fighting for the ideal world that all of us can live in." Reshiram reared back and roared, then turned and soared off into the sunlight streaming down from the clouds. Iris walked over. When Reshiram answered your question, what did it say? She asked En. Well, how can I put it? En tried to find the words. You don't have to tell us right now, Ash said, to the surprise of Iris, Solan, and Pikachu, who were very curious. Why is that? En asked. Ash answered, because if I ever meet Reshiram again, I want to ask for myself. That'll give us something to look forward to, right? Pikachu, Pikachu agreed, and approached his former companions. Concordia, Anthea, don't you think you've seen a lot of things that you could never have seen from within the fog? He said. From now on, stay with me. Let's travel out here in the sun. But travel to where? Concordia asked. To the ideal. To work toward turning that ideal into a reality, En said. But to do that, I need you both to help me. The women both smiled in agreement. They were ready to join their friend. Suddenly, the sound of sirens rang through the ruins. The international police had finally made it. Getsus, Solaris, Aldith, and Barrett were loaded into a van and taken into custody. Thank you, Ash, Lurker said, getting into his police car. I wouldn't have been successful without your help. We'll meet again. Ash waved as he drove off. Take care of yourself, Detective Looker. Professor Cedric Juniper, however, was less happy with how the situation had turned out. This is terrible, he cried, wrenching his hair. The Lightstone was a historic discovery. Then two of his assistants ran over. They just heard of some new ruins to go explore. The professor was immediately excited to go help with his new excavation. He called to his team to pack up. We won't be meeting again, he said to Ash, Iris, and Solan. Until we do. The three friends rolled their eyes. Meanwhile, Team Rocket was running off into the sunset. So catching Pikachu is completely worth the effort after all, James said. That Pokemon continued to prove its worth. Not to mention taking care of that annoying Team Plasma, Jessie said. Jessie, James, and Meowth all gave a cheer for Team Rocket. They were feeling great. En was ready to leave. He, Concordia, and Anthea had come over to say goodbye to Ash, Iris, and Solan. Thank you, he said. It's now the right time for the three of us to take up this journey together, to create an ideal world for people and Pokemon. Great, Ash said. He was happy for his friend to pursue his dream. He was also happy with how this journey had turned out. They'd stopped Team Plasma, and it had been an amazing experience meeting the legendary Pokemon Reshiram. Now Ash was ready for his next adventure.